Hello everyone! First of all, excuse my raspy ass voice. It's because I have a sore throat. It's been like 3 days. Hopefully it'll be gone soon because holy fuck do I sound like a dying grandpa. Anyways, the topic of today's video is I was on TV. I say was, but it was like months ago, so... Well, technically it's still what am I talking about? Anyways, if you're a very close viewer of mine, you've probably watched the I was on live TV, which is why this video has again on the title instead of just I was on TV. So yeah, that's the first part. You can watch that if you want, but if you don't want, I don't really care. I'm not gonna force you. But if you remember the beginning of that video, it started off with the news headline saying Leon has won 15 medals. And fast forward to now, I have won so many medals, I've lost count. I don't even know how much the total is. I don't have a space for them. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So this all started out the same as the first time I went on TV, which is I was just minding my own business and then suddenly, I got a text on my phone. Boop, oh, look at that. Oh, Leon, you're invited to go to this TV channel. Would you like to join? Would you like to show your pretty ass face on the TV for everyone to see? And the channel that I was going to be featured in is not some random ass TV channel from Burundi or something. No, this is Trans 7, which is one of, if not the biggest TV channels in the entirety of the country that I live in, which is Indonesia. So, this is a big deal we're talking about here. So of course, without hesitation, I was like, oh shit, yeah, sure. But then I was like, wait. This is in the middle of a school week. You're gonna get paid, you know? Hey, oh sure, I didn't know I was getting paid. Fuck, let's go, what are we doing? What are we waiting for? So yeah, I accepted it. The location was pretty far. It was in like, honestly, I don't remember. It's been too long. I should have made this video early, but yeah. So yeah, we drove all the way there. We were supposed to come at 1, I think, or 3, I don't remember, but just imagine like a random ass time where we were supposed to meet up. I got there at that time slightly late, like off like a few minutes, and I thought I was gonna be late, like oh shit, I was supposed to come at this time, but I came at this time instead. Oh shit, hopefully I don't be late, because you know that's not gonna be nice. But then turns out I was the only one there, and it stayed like that for the next hour or so. Yeah, cool. So yeah, after that hour, everyone that was invited went to the place where we were recording, and then we got set up. You know, we got like a mic. It's better than this. It's not this bad. The TV show, by the way, is like a thing where you like compete in your skills against other people who have the same skill, which in this case it's solving Rubik's cubes. So I was put up against, you know, my fellow cuber friends. It was me, my friend Hiroshi, who was like a fucking baby. He's like still in primary school. The other one is Philip Maxwell. You probably know because, well, you know, he podiumed in 3 blind in a not so important competition. You may or may not have heard of him. And the other one was a female friend, Winda, because of course they needed a female on the show as well for, I don't know, inclusion, I guess. Oh yeah, the show was split into 3 rounds. The first round, it was just solving a 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, cube, and a square 1. And those are the weirdest set of cubes for a reel I've ever heard. 2, 3, 4, that's normal. But then cube and square 1. What? I guess they were just trying to keep it square, like all of them squared. So if that's the case, I guess that makes sense. I don't know, man. TV is confusing. Oh yeah, and the host of the TV show was like apparently, from what I've heard from my parents, is like a very old Indonesian comedian that was popular, but now he just eats food for a living. God damn, I wish that were me. So the thing was, before we even started the timer, normally you'd think for these types of competitions, you just have all the cubes scrambled like that. You place your hands on Stack My Timer and then wait for them to start, right? Like blow like a whistle or so, like a countdown or something, but not in this show. They covered all of our cubes with this like red mat thing. I'll put like a picture up here. And then when they give us a countdown, like 3, 2, 1, and they like blew a whistle or something, we would remove the red carpet thing ourselves, and we start the timer, which is it's kind of questionable, but who am I to judge? I'm not the person behind the production team. And also the tables we were supposed to use were these really dirty wooden tables. I had to wipe them with wet tissues like 3 times. And each time it's completely turned gray from all the dust. So anyways, yeah, the first round started. I finished first, obviously. I'm just built like that. Oh yeah, by the way, before the round started, the host was asking us each of us if we have ever podiumed or been a champion in something. For my friend Hiroshi and Winda, they can just say like, oh, I just podiumed in the competition, blah, blah, blah. But Max is obviously way easier in this case because, you know, he podiumed in Worlds. He can just say, oh, I got second in a World Championship. That's all he has to say. But for me, what the fuck do I say? My accomplishments are scattered. Like, what do I say? Oh, I hold an Asian record. Like, oh, I podiumed in the national competition 2 times in a row. I failed scuba now like a billion times. So I just end up playing the national champion thing. Because, you know, I said like, to make it sound cooler, I said out of the 18 events that was in the competition, I podiumed in 10 of them. Which kind of sounds cool. I don't know, it sounds better than just saying, oh, I podiumed once in this competition. Yeah, so. And then yeah, that was the whole round. Which, oh yeah, by the way, you probably know this TV's fake. No shit, I don't think I need to say that. The audience behind us, they were all paid. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, by the way, the host called me Harry Potter. I'm literally never beating the Harry Potter allegations. It's like never gonna happen. After the first round, it started raining. So yeah, that's not good. So we had to change locations. The location we were recording at, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a restaurant mixed with like an attraction site. Something like that. I don't fucking know. So we moved from the bar, have the dirty ass table thing, and then we moved to inside of like a restaurant. It's already a restaurant. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, just bear with me here. It just has a roof. Okay, it's a restaurant and it has a roof. So yeah, we recorded on the tables inside. They were like big ass tables. So yeah, that was pretty good. Second round was even weirder. It was purely one-handed. So you had to do a 2x2 one-handed, and then 2 3x3s one-handed, and then the last one was a pyraminx one-handed. Which, pyraminx one-handed sounds weird, and that's because it is. So yeah, we started a round, and of course, you know, I finished first again. Like, you know, it's not even supposed to be shocking anymore. Each of the relays I did, they were all sub 1. So I'm just goated or something, I don't know. So that's pretty cool. I got called Harry Potter again. Yeah. Also, the picture they use to show every time I'm done with a relay is this really disgusting picture of me that they took after the whole shoot. This was like a few weeks after I got a haircut, so it looked really shit. I mean, my haircut still looks shit right now, but like, yeah, I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, that was that. I moved on to the final round. And this is when things started to get a little bit hasty. Well, me and Max, which were the 2 finalists for the show, we talked with the production team of what we were going to do for the final round. And the production team immediately responded with, oh, do blind. And if you know me, you don't even have to know me that well. You can just look at my WCA profile and you can clearly see that I am not a 3 blind solver whatsoever. So immediately when they say that, I was just like, I don't think I fit the qualifications for that. Because, you know, you're comparing someone who just has like 1 good single officially in the comp to literally the Asian record holder. How is this fair whatsoever? Come on now. And I was just like, oh, come on. Can we figure something else out? Like, let's do another one-handed round or something. Like, do 4x4 one-handed or fucking feet for all I care. I don't fucking know, man. But then the production team just ended up deciding, well, you know, this is TV and all, and we think doing things blindfolded makes it slightly more cooler for the audience, you know? Well, okay, all right then. What am I supposed to do? Fucking bribe them? All right, we just decided on doing blind. But of course, Max explained to them that, you know, I am like 2 minutes, maybe even more, slower than him. So it's really not that fair. So to make that margin just a slightly bit slower, they did a little, you know, TV fake scenario thing. After the host was like, hey, now you can start. They paused, they cut the film thing, and then they gave me time to memorize the cube, which wasn't that much, to be honest. It was only like a few seconds. So that's not much of a difference anyways. But I memorized the cube after Max scrambled my cube and they gave it to me, because what are they gonna do? Like, they're not gonna stop me from memorizing it after he scrambled it. So that was enough time. It was like a few minutes. So I just told Max to give me an easy scramble because, you know, it makes things easier. But then anyways, I still messed up because, you know, like, again, I'm not a blind solver, okay? Don't put that much pressure on me, especially in front of so many people. Even with like fucking 2x3 block solved somewhere, I still somehow managed to mess it up doing it blindfolded. Then I realized, wait a second, this is TV. I'm not at an official competition. There's no fucking sight blockers. Let me just look under my blindfold. Who's gonna stop me? And I was right. Nobody stopped me. So I just looked under the blindfold and solved it with regular CFOP. Who's gonna call me out for it? They're not cubers. The only one probably knowing that I messed up was Max right next to me. So, what was I supposed to do? Like fucking learn 3-style on the spot? Hell no. But yeah, that's the end of the story. I should make this a series. I don't know. These stories are kind of interesting to tell. But yeah, I won 500K, which is like the equivalent to maybe $33. I think it's $33, like around $30 to $40 range, which isn't that much, but you know, getting a little bit of money is better than getting no money at all. Yeah, that's the story of how I got back onto cubing. What? So yeah, that's the story of how I got back into TV for cubing again. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.